But Matt, how did you end up coming to Living Springs?
So yeah, I started coming to church to support my wife, who started coming to church here last year. I think what Adam's probably referring to is I always said that I would never go to church. I would never become part of a church. I think it was probably the first words I said to you. Yeah. I apologise. So obviously I saw the difference it made to Sarah, and obviously then meeting some really nice people here. Even when I wasn't coming to church, you all made me feel really welcome and part of the church. So certainly from that experience, and then obviously coming with Sarah on a regular basis, I was kind of, it suddenly felt natural and it felt like where I should be.
So if you think about it, let me get the other mic. So, I'm not used to being tied down to things like this. So this is okay. And Paul is not at the desk. Just pretend it's working. Is that well done, Mick? He's been watching what Paul does. Excellent. So, when we come to church, sometimes we have expectations about what church is going to be like. What was was it different to what you expected?
Yeah, definitely. I think the experience I've had of church is not the best. Certainly doesn't feel like this church does. It's always felt very demanding, and you have to, and doesn't really give you the chance to be who you are and welcome you for who you are. Whereas as soon as I come into this church, certainly I know I probably don't look like somebody that goes to church with my tattoos and everything, but I think everyone just made me feel so welcome. Certainly those early few visits for Sarah's baptism, the Christmas meal, the quiz night was brilliant as well, so we can't wait for the next one.
Excellent. Yeah, you haven't seen Nigel's tattoos. He keeps them well covered.
I'll have the money later.
So you came to church, you made that commitment to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. What made you make that decision? How did you arrive there?
Again, very much I saw the impact it had on Sarah and the change it made in her life. So it kind of just made sense for us, and it certainly made us stronger since I've joined the church as well as a couple. Has made a complete difference. I think it's just given me a different kind of strength that I didn't realise I needed. Okay. And yeah, I think that's
excellent. And so you hinted there that life has changed since you've been at church, and so you feel stronger. And how's God helped you over the last couple of months as you've been starting your journey?
I think it just, like I said, I think the best way to describe it, I think the only way I can at the minute is it's just that strength. It's that extra protection. It's the extra guidance of if things are not going quite right, or if you need that advice, it's just there and you just ask and it's there. Excellent.
Thank you so much. So let's give Matt a round of applause. Matt, you can go and sit down if you want. So you're away, and I'm going to talk